Let's face it, clients don't know what they're doing when they're uploading pictures onto your website. And for that, you're going to get these enormous photos and files on your website that are just going to slow it down eventually. So let's go through a free way for you to optimize those images for clients when they upload them and they don't have to do anything on their end. We're going to navigate to plugins, add a new plugin. From there, we're going to search for Insanity. Insanity. We're going to click install now on this one, and we're going to activate. From there, we're going to go to our settings and we're going to click on Insanity. Now, let's go through and check out some of these settings. Images uploaded to a page or post, so images that your customers are uploading basically. You want them to be a max height or max width. We can go through and add those, or we can disable it as well. Images uploaded directly to the media library. This is most likely going to be you, but we also want to take it to effect if you get an image from a client, you don't really want to have to upload it to Photoshop or your optimization tool. We can go through and just upload it straight to the website. We can do it here. Now for the max height, I typically do 1080 just because it could be super big. Images uploaded anywhere else, you can add that to there as well. 1080. JPEG image quality, 100% is full quality, no like down resolution or anything like that. 82 is a pretty good one. It's your standard when you're exporting in like Affinity photo. That's 82 is where it is too. Convert BMP to JPEG. Sure, we can enable that. We don't want to convert PNGs to JPEG just because we need the PNGs to have their transparent background. And delete originals. So if you want to delete them, you can, but they still use them for the thumbnail generation for WordPress. So I would just keep those there. They're not going to serve them to you in the front end. They're just going to keep them for you in the back end. Let's hit save changes. Now let's go through and we're going to go over to our media. I'm going to pull up a large photo so that we can see how this is going to work. Now let's go through and I'm going to upload. Okay, this one right here. This one is a 14 megabyte file. Let's click and drag and we're going to upload this. Now uploading is still going to take the time. It's going to take a little bit because you have to let it resize. I mean, it's still 14 megabytes, so it's doing all of the optimization on your server. Now that's one of the downsides about using this kind of plugin, Insanity, is it's free, it's great, but it's doing everything on your server. So if you're doing a lot at one time, or if you don't have that great of a server specs, then the optimization is going to take a lot of resources on your computer. Oh, I'm sorry, on your server. If you're going to use a paid one such as like Short Pixel, then that one's going to be one where it takes the photo, sends it to their server, and then we'll send it back to your server once it's done optimizing. So we went from 14 megabytes to 197 kilobytes. Now I don't know about you, but that's a pretty good difference. 14 megabytes to 197 kilobytes, all just with this free plugin. And if you look at it here, it looks great. Let's look at it in full detail. Zoom in a little bit. Yeah, that looks like a good photo. Let's open up the original, and we're going to kind of see them next to each other. Now you can see a little bit of, especially over here in this, the lighting over here, it's a little bit less. But honestly, to your customer's eye, they're not going to notice a difference. This is not something that is going to be detrimental where they're not seeing it, and it's not something that that they're happy with. These lights aren't as crisp down here, so I mean that's what you're gonna get. And if you want to adjust how crisp these photos are and how great of a resolution these are, then changing that from 82 to a higher number up to 92 is going to be what you want to do in order to have a little bit more of a quality photo. We can look at it over here on this side as well. We have a little detail here is lost compared to here. But like I said, this is still a great photo, especially for a website, something that everybody would be happy with. Let's go through and we're going to go here. like I said, 197 kilobytes from 14 megabytes. And this is a file that we got off of the deposit photos. We just downloaded one of their extra large photos, and boom, we were able to do it here. Now it was able to do it by the height by 1080, and then the width is 1620. And if you're wondering why it's not 1920, it's because the height took precedent on this specific picture itself. So great way to optimize. If you're looking for a paid way to do it, I'll show you guys as well. It's the one that I personally use on all my websites. I was fortunate enough to get a lifetime deal previously. It is Short Pixel. Now they do have plans for image optimization. Let's go here and we're going to look at what their plans look like. Like I said, I have a lifetime deal. So we have unlimited credits per month, but for one domain name, and it's $8.25 per month. So if you have a lot of customers uploading pictures, this might be something that you're looking to do. $100 a year for unlimited website photo optimizations. That might be something worth looking into. And then if you're doing more domain names, maybe you're an agency and you have more photos, $700 a year. It's pricey, but to have that worry-free where your clients are uploading huge photos and you don't have to worry about them downloading you don't have to worry about them uploading to their full size, and all of this is done off of your server. So they send it to their server, send it back to your server, and there's a couple of other functionalities with this. They convert HEIC files from iPhones and iPads. They also will serve the next generation images, like the WebP ones. They'll convert them over. So there's a lot of different functionality when it comes to this. It's going to do exactly what you need it to do in the beginning, and then you'll be able to go ahead and optimize those images that your clients are uploading that are just massive, like a 14 megabyte image going down to 197 kilobytes. So that's always a benefit right there of using one of these types of plugins.